A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the UCF Knights and the Baylor Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Knights head coach before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back looking for help. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's coverage unit right on top of him. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway throws to the wideout. It's complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first 3rd down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
That's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy, timing routes, get a 1st down. Now maybe open it up even more.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's Lagway to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Free yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Motion from the back. Play fake, Lagway. Rushes on him. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Oh, you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Lagway. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Lagway wants to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Baylor! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And they tacked on the extra point. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
The corner route will always be one of those staple routes versus zone. So if you see zone, it's a great job by the wide receiver pushing vertically. You see him threaten that safety, and then you break off to the sideline where it's really hard for that corner to get back in the play.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. It's complete to the left. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. He unleashed that one, some serious spin rate, some revolutions on that one.
You want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man,
all kinds of room to the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, UCF! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. And he is tackled inside his own 5. Tried to go backwards and committed the cardinal sin on the return.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense? Getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. The 30, running inside the 20. He is in. Touchdown Bears.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Back to throw, it's Barnett. That's caught, it's Wade. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end.
Makes the grab in their space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. There he goes. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. Oh, they block it. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Brown. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They go play action with Lagway. Lost one deep down the right side. Upstairs he's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Here's Lagway to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. Still on his... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Farmer. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. Inside the 50. At the 30. Inside the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They'll test the right side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He now has 106 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lagway on the play action. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Finds a crease at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Knights! That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
UCF 27, Baylor 17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Flagway. Pulls it in. It's Brown.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Under fire, trying to make magic with his feet. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Looking for space to the left. He makes a grab. Touchdown Bears! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Here's a give to Watson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight with this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Timeout, UCF. Number 15, set to kick it off.
Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the Oregon State Beavers.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
And it's the Hokies, hoping that clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 7-2 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so This coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He breaks a tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. Maybe a crease. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Play fake Lagway. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
It's complete on the right side. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Now the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Catches it at the 15. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The Knights with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. He's at the 10, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And that is was a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Watson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Escapes the pressure going right. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play.
Both of these offenses just up and down the field, scoring at will. This QB's already got over 150 passing yards in the game, so he's not going to stop slinging it. Which defense can get a stop?
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Makes the grab. It's Watson. Smashes ahead. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Into the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. A strike downfield. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
They'll run with Watson. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A run for the quarterback. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Tight end now in motion. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
41, Baylor, 31.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got enough for the first. There's some room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Porter. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions of this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Running inside, it's Turner. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! The Bears have the answer. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. The sure hands, it's Wade. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run out of the gun with Watson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Charles. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Could be an alley. Touchdown, UCF! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And now on second down for this offense. Now on the counter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Ripping through the defense. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long.
Booster! Go!
From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Finds space on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
And his throw is incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
Sweep! Square! Let it go!
Off the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Number 15 on the field.
And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.